So search using keywords can be ambiguous. If I search for the word ice, then I match things to do with scientific studies into ice, the federal agency ice, ice hockey, ice rinks, all sorts of things. So if we take our search results, we can group them to identify the various different areas. So I can group them based on their meaning. So each of the search results, I can either put them in very specific groups, in which case they end up each in a group of one, or if I, at the other end of the scale, group them very aggressively, they end up in one group. But if I relax the slider a little, I start to see some of the broader groups. And we get our scientific discoveries and investigations over here into ice. We have ice as in weather and warnings over here. And we have the stuff to do with the federal agency over here. So there's a lot of stuff in the news at the moment about ice, and we have a summary of all of these articles in the form of this, what I call a query code. It's a compact binary representation of the subject matter or the subject area, which you can think of as like being a postcode. So it identifies a particular area. In this case, it's all to do with this federal agency and what they've been up to. So I can pick that up and either drop it into my clipboard or use it as part of my search criteria. So now we're matching documents that contain the word ice, but also are close to this subject area. And the basis of how this matches doesn't rely on keywords. So if I take away the word ice and exclude all the documents that contain the word ice in it, we can see that it's also matching other key phrases like immigration crackdown, deportation, all that kind of stuff. So we can actually get rid of our keyword-based matching and rely on this area-based, location-based query code to find stuff that's nearby and close in meaning. And we can still use clustering to break things down into subtopics, so there's various different sub-stories to do with the ICE agency, them arresting Caroline Leavitt's nephew's mother and all this kind of stuff. So these query codes I would like to see as an extension of how users interact with search engines that go beyond just keywords or clicking checkboxes, and allow people to identify particular subject areas of interest and then focus in on that particular area and add it to queries and so on.